Baldwin IX's story is one of dramatic rise, marked by ambition, courage, and the relentless pursuit of power in a world defined by uncertainty and conflict. His sudden disappearance, a tale that has fascinated historians for centuries, remains one of the great unsolved mysteries of the medieval era, sparking endless debate and speculation among scholars and enthusiasts alike. As Count of Flanders, Baldwin was already a powerful noble, but his destiny changed forever when he became the first Latin Emperor of Constantinople, propelled by the chaos and shifting alliances of the Fourth Crusade. His leadership and valor were legendary, inspiring loyalty among his followers, yet his reign was plagued by constant challenges, political intrigue, betrayal, and the ever-present threat of war. Baldwin's mysterious vanishing, after being captured in battle and never seen again, only deepened the intrigue around his legacy, leaving behind unanswered questions and a sense of tragic loss. He stands as a symbol of the unpredictable tides of medieval power, where fortunes could change overnight and even the mightiest rulers could vanish without a trace. Let's explore how ambition, fate, and the shifting sands of history shaped the legend of Baldwin IX, a ruler whose life and disappearance continue to captivate our imagination. Born into the powerful and influential nobility of Flanders, Baldwin grew up surrounded by the traditions and responsibilities of medieval aristocracy. His family's legacy was one of leadership, and from a young age he was taught the values of honor, loyalty, and service to his people. Baldwin quickly earned a reputation for his sense of justice and deep devotion to the welfare of his subjects. He was known for listening to the concerns of both the powerful and the humble, striving to rule with fairness and wisdom in a time of uncertainty. Under Baldwin's rule, Flanders flourished. The region became a vibrant center of trade, attracting merchants and craftsmen from across Europe. Its cities bustled with activity, and its culture blossomed, making Flanders a beacon of prosperity in the medieval world. Deeply influenced by the ideals of chivalry and Christian faith, Baldwin was inspired to take up the cross when the call for the Fourth Crusade echoed through Europe. For him, the crusade was not only a quest for religious glory, but also an opportunity to fulfill personal ambitions and secure his family's legacy. Alongside other noblemen, Baldwin set out with the intention of liberating Jerusalem from Muslim control. Yet as the Crusaders marched eastward, unforeseen events and shifting alliances would soon divert their path, leading them far from their original goal. The long and perilous journey across Europe would not only test Baldwin's resolve, but also transform his destiny. Instead of Jerusalem, the Crusaders found themselves drawn toward the legendary city of Constantinople, the heart of the Byzantine Empire. Through unwavering commitment and bold leadership, Baldwin would soon find himself at the center of a new empire, setting the stage for his dramatic rise to power in the ancient city of Constantinople. The Fourth Crusade, originally envisioned as a holy mission to reclaim Jerusalem from Muslim control, began with high hopes and fervent religious zeal. Knights and soldiers from across Europe answered the call, inspired by the promise of spiritual reward and the adventure of a lifetime. However, the journey would soon take an unexpected and fateful turn. The Crusaders found themselves stranded in Venice, unable to pay the enormous sum demanded by the Venetians for ships and supplies. The powerful Venetian Republic, led by the cunning Doge Enrico Dandolo, saw an opportunity to advance its own interests. Through a mix of negotiation and manipulation, the Venetians persuaded the Crusaders to redirect their campaign. Desperate and indebted, the Crusaders agreed to attack the Christian city of Zara, and then, lured by the promise of immense riches and political alliances, set their sights on the greatest city in Christendom, Constantinople. The decision was controversial, dividing the Crusader ranks and shocking the wider Christian world. In 1204, the Crusaders launched a brutal assault on Constantinople. The city, famed for its wealth and splendor, was subjected to days of looting, destruction, and violence. The sack marked a turning point in history, shattering the trust between Eastern and Western Christians and leaving deep scars that would last for centuries. Amidst the chaos, Baldwin of Flanders emerged as a key leader. His courage and tactical skill were instrumental in the conquest, and he was soon crowned the first emperor of the newly established Latin Empire. Yet the victory was bittersweet, as the challenges of ruling a fractured and devastated land quickly became apparent. The Latin Empire, born from conquest and ambition, struggled to unite its diverse peoples and maintain control over its territories. Political intrigue, internal divisions, and external threats plagued Baldwin's reign from the very beginning. For Baldwin, the initial triumph soon gave way to the heavy burdens of leadership. He faced constant challenges from rival nobles, rebellious subjects, and hostile neighbors, all while trying to legitimize his rule in a city still reeling from devastation. This dramatic moment would not only define Baldwin's legacy, but also shape the fate of the empire and the course of European history for generations to come. In May 1204, Baldwin was crowned the first Latin emperor in the Hagia Sophia. He faced the daunting task of ruling a fractured, diverse empire still reeling from conquest. Integrating Western feudalism with Byzantine tradition proved difficult. Surrounded by resistance and threats, Baldwin struggled to secure his rule. His reign was marked by constant turmoil, but his vision for a unified Christian empire endured. Baldwin's brief rule left a lasting mark on the Crusades and the Latin Empire. Baldwin's reign was shattered by the Bulgarian threat at the Battle of Adrianople in 1205. Facing Tsar Kaloyan, Baldwin's forces suffered a devastating defeat. Captured by the Bulgarians, Baldwin vanished from history, his fate uncertain. Some say he died in captivity, others claim he survived, fueling centuries of speculation. His disappearance plunged the Latin Empire into chaos. The loss of its first emperor exposed the fragility of Baldwin's creation. His vanishing remains one of medieval history's great mysteries. Legends tell of Baldwin escaping captivity and returning to Flanders disguised as a beggar. The tale of the beggar emperor, unrecognized and wandering his homeland, captured imaginations for generations. Some say he revealed himself only to be met with disbelief. This story, though unproven, speaks to themes of loss, redemption, and the enduring bond between ruler and people. Fact or fiction, the legend adds intrigue to Baldwin's legacy. It's a reminder of how myth and history often intertwine. Baldwin IX's life reflects the chaos and ambition of the Crusades. His rise from count to emperor was remarkable, but his mysterious end overshadows his achievements. Baldwin's story embodies the fragile alliances and shifting fortunes of medieval Europe. The enduring mystery of his fate continues to intrigue and inspire. Whether lost to history or legend, Baldwin's legacy is a testament to the allure of the unknown. His story invites us to ponder the unpredictable forces that shape history.